had a sight on a bogey 12 o'clock. Oh, 1 o'clock.
Cap's watching the bomb drop.
Going. Probably friendly.
Bomb is guiding, bomb is guiding. All units prepared to attack camp.
Camp, we're going to structure the flights.
Just straight in, straight in. Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. So we are back on with the campaign. This is the Argentinian campaign where we're helping out a seceding state within Argentina. And that's about it. That's all I'm going to really say. For the technical details of the mission, I'm going to pass it over to Zoidberg, who made the mission.
Okay, this is Reaper's Warlord capture. Basically, the situation is we've been doing our task missions and they've been really good, but we've spent all of our money dropping laser-guided munitions and being shot down by manpads. So we're basically broke. The neighboring government has a mission to capture a warlord, a arms dealer who's been smuggling weapons in and out of Argentina to both sides of our campaign. But we need to capture him. The Chilean government's going to pay us very well. So they said the mission's too complex, but we think we can do it. Our mission is to capture this warlord at his camp with helicopters. But there's lots of defenses, so next slide. So first task is for hopefully Vegans, possibly another flight, to fly in and destroy a power plant next to the dam. Once that power plant is destroyed, we have about a 20 to 30 minute window that the SA-3 sites north of the camp will shut off. They will run out of power for about 20 to 30 minutes. Next slide. The second task is for we need our most skilled striker with a GBU-12 to drop a bomb on a SA-19 Tunguska that is blocking the helicopter's path to the camp. The problem is that it's parked right next to a school with some school buses next to it. If we miss and hit one of those school buses, then the townspeople will revolt and kill everyone. So we need our best striker there. Static, Gumbo, or any other Harrier signing up. It's probably going to be the best for that.
Roger.
Next slide. That's showing the school buses and the children that we don't want to kill.
Look how beautiful they are and young and innocent they are, Zoidberg. We can't kill them.
Has anyone else thought it was ironic that the government thought that it was too complicated, but we thought it was okay?
Yeah.
We're just in it for the money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next slide, slide 6. Third task is to attack the camp. Here's the basic map of the situation. The top blue line is going to be the vegan or the whoever's attacking the power plant. They need to go around that side. And then everyone else, the fast strikers are taking off at Minvodi, heading towards Nalchik, where the slow strikers will take off. Everyone's going to fly on the east side to the FARP, and the helicopters are going to follow those lines. Those little star-looking things are where some TV towers are that'll help the helicopters navigate through the mountains. Threats at the site are an SA-6 site, 3 ZU-23s, 2 heavy bunkers, 7 armed houses, and 4 watchtowers with scattered light armor and troops in the area. We have resistance fighters that will be coming in from the east side and help us with a mortar barrage as soon as the attack begins. You can go to the next slide and see a reconnaissance photo of the area. This is, if you're kind of looking at it, the top area is kind of to the west, and the top left corner is to the west, and the bottom
What are we looking at here, Zoidberg? What is this black and white photo of?
This is a reconnaissance photo taken of the camp. So there's a FARP pad in the middle, and then you can see there's 3 AAA sites, 2 bunkers, an east bunker and a west bunker. The armed houses at the north side, then the SA-6 is on the west side, and we have friendly resistant fighters coming in from the east.
Okay.
Next slide. This is to capture. This is more for the helicopters. basically, once the power plant goes down and the Tunguska goes down, the helicopters can continue past the second TV tower onto the camp. They're going to have to climb pretty high, so make sure you don't blow up your engines. And on the way in, they have to capture the Warlord. He'll spawn once all the targets are dead. The airplanes need to make sure they take out the hard targets first, and then the helicopters can move in and mop up any soft targets. Don't bring full fuel and all of the weapons, because you will blow up your engines, Huey.
Stupid helicopter.
And if you look, this is kind of going over other threats in the area. So there's 3 SA3 sites that are Vigans reconned with classified data. They're in those 3 locations. We're not exactly sure where, but avoid the north side. Also, there are man pads all throughout the valleys there. There's actually a few scattered in other areas, but we don't know where those are. But we know for a fact there's man pads in these areas. So you can't fly high, or else you get shot down by the SA3s. You can't fly low, or you'll get shot down by the man pads. The power plant has to be killed first before we can bring most of our other planes in. There may be scrambling MiG-15 and L-39s from the south red zone, but it looks like we don't have enough players for that.
Come on.
Ordnance, most of our expensive ordnance are gone. The planes are going to spawn with preset ordnance, but feel free to change them. But remember, you are limited. Some stuff is just not going to be there. There's no targeting pods, and the campers are going to require both bunker busting bombs and then also infantry killing weapons. So some good HE dispensers from SU-25s or high explosive rockets. And that's basically it. Any questions?
Oh yeah. Right, so let me have a look at this again. So confirm that our 2 targets are first of all the power plant and then the camp.
It's power plant first. The SA-19 needs to be taken out very shortly after that.
Oh yeah.
Like within a minute or two, and then everyone converges on the camp.
Okay, SA-19 Tunguska, what's the altitude ceiling of its missile?
I've had it shoot at me from Angels about 14.
So as long as we're hard decker 14, we think we're okay with the...
No, remember, that will be your barometric altitude. The SA-19 will be at least Angels 1, potentially 1.5 to 2, because of where it's placed relative to the mountains.
What do you want a hard deck as for that? 16, 17, 18? 18? We can get Harry up at 18, can't we?
We can, but the SA-3s need to be taken out first, or else they'll get shot down.
They're taken out by the power plant though, aren't they?
Yes.
That's okay, so we're not going to... Let's just get these questions answered. So, let me look through the air-to-air threats. You've got 3 SA-3s, and those are where the crosshatch red things are, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay. Do those... what's their range? Can they cover the camp and the FARP and the power plant? I can't...
It depends on where they are in that range, they may be able to. That's
Right.
why they probably won't be able to cover the power plant. So,
okay, so
there will be a clear strike on the power
element. So the first thing that's got to happen is the Vigans have got to go in super good through the canyons and kill the power plant. That's the first thing that has to happen. If that doesn't work, then we're out, obviously.
But they have to avoid the man pads.
But now the man pads are the dangerous things here, as we've found out. So we've got to have the Vigans, like you said, with the upper arrow go right around those man pads, right? But how do we know geographically where those man pads are? We've got someone on a map marking where they are.
Nope. They are scattered throughout. They're random Warlord henchmen that are throughout there.
Right, but who's our Vigan drivers? Yeah, so UMP man, essentially, you're going to follow the uppermost arrow and the arrow on the west, except you're going to really exaggerate it. So you go right around the west of that purple manpad zone and then come in from the west against the power plant. So you're nowhere near manpads, and then RTB exactly the same way. The manpads will be what undoes this mission, I imagine. Right, how many SA-6s are there?
There's one at the camp, and then there's one in the red zone where we should not be going.
We don't care about the red zones, that's fine. Do the power plant, when that goes down, does that knock out the SA-6?
Negative.
So how are we taking out the SA-6 at the camp? Who've got someone designated for that?
We should do an inventory of what weapons we have first, because the F5s and the R39s mostly can only take soft targets.
Roger. Yeah, an Albatross can't kill a SA6 site, definitely. I don't think anything here can it? What, there must be
You're
some...
Fairly certain an SA6 is just a truck, right?
No, an SA6 is a full Russian setup with units to search radar.
only have to take out the track radar. The
Yep.
deal is, so if you look at where the camp is on the map, it's on like a plateau that's about Angel 7
Tally.
up. So as long as we avoid that purple area where the manpads are, and go in either directly west or directly east, we should be able to pop up and do a quick rocket run on it and
Roger.
then roll out.
It does have a minimum range, so as long as we're getting close, within a mile, it can't shoot us. So the key is going to be pop up, kind of Vigan style, getting close, and circle around it and try and kill it with guns or rockets.
Yep.
Copy.
And that should be the first target we take out there, and then the AAA, and then the bunkers.
Roger. I just realised we've got a A10. That's going to be handy. Okay.
How many armed houses?
7.
7 armed houses. All have to be destroyed.
Affirm, or else the helicopters really can't land.
Okay, along with the east and west bunker.
Yes.
But this is after this is in line with the first SA6, then A to Air, and then
Yeah.
we'll work on the bunker.
And
Okay.
just clear up the rest of the targets.
Right.
with whatever
Roger.
coordinates
So the
we can.
priority here is the SA6, which is going to be some kind of fast strike plane.
I got
And
it.
Ella, you're not going to have your CBU, whatever, 97.
I don't use those.
You're going to be. You have just some rockets and stuff, and whatever you can arm at.
You got any Mark 84s? Thumbs?
There are Mark 84s, yes.
No problem.
He's got it. You'll need to consult Zoidberg to see what the wind situation is and adjust for that. Right, so that answers that. So we know now we've got SA3s, which we don't have to go anywhere near, and we'll knock them out by knocking out the power plant. Boom, Manpads, just got to avoid them geographically. Boom. One SA6 in the camp. We're going to take that. The fast jets are going to take it to begin with. Once the power plant's down. The SA-19 is going to be... Is that Harrier?
Got a question for you, Zoid. If you says our best Harrier pilot needs to drop the GBU-12 on the SA-19, but you've also said no T-pods, how's it supposed to laze?
So
There's a friendly resistance fighter on the ground with a laser.
Okay, so there's a frac, there's a JTAC down there. Okay.
Yep.
We've got a code from him.
Yeah, 1688.
Right, so it's just 1688. Okay, so while the power plant's about to be bombed, Harriers are going to be flying northeast of the SA-19 site, out of hostility range there, kind of where the border is. If you go northeast from the SA-19 site, intersect that red border, that's probably where the Harriers are going to be loitering at altitude, ready to be called in to take that SA-19, and that's your only job, Harriers. So that's fine.
The deal is we only have 2 GBU-12s left over from our campaign, so it has to be an accurate drop. If the
Okay.
plane gets shot down, then we need to have each one carrying one of the GBU-12s.
Well, we need to take off then after the power plant's gone.
No, because
No,
you only
not
got a
time.
few minutes. Once that power plant's down, it's only a few minutes before the electricity comes back on again. So basically, you've got to be loitering at the border, just above the FARP, ready for the power plant to be taken out, and then you've got to quickly charge over to the 19 and kill it before the power comes back on. So you've got to be loitering. You've got to take off at the same time as the Vigans, or slightly before.
Well, if these are the
Okay.
F5s, then they just take the GBU-12s on the center pylon and go with fuel tanks on the inner wing.
And the SA3 won't get us.
I don't know.
SA-3 is in extremely short range, so
Deployed, they won't get you.
Okay.
The SA3 has a range of 10 miles, so we just need to be... I don't know the scale of this map, so I can't tell you where to be. What's the distance between the FARP, Zoidberg, and the centre of the purple circle?
That's pretty far. That's maybe 40, 50 miles.
Yeah, so you can hover.
okay.
So you can hover at the FARP Harriers, nice and high, Angels 20, and be in safe hands as long as you don't drift towards the purple area. You should be okay then. That's fine.
Okay, copy.
Right, so that's that. My next question was, Manpads they're all in purple, aren't they?
Yep, there's at least 6 man pads in the purple area.
Okay, one more question. How did we come about this info about these targets?
The SA3
No,
locations were reconned by Biggins using their jammer pods in recon mode.
That's exactly right, and that was actually us, the Grim Reapers. Whoop, 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 whoop. The video will be available at the weekend, we think, for that, but all this information was gathered by, most of it was gathered by Vigans, Grim Reaper Vigans, so it just shows how useful they are. We'll show you that video later anyway. Right, so, first thing that's going to be attacked is the power plant. Imminently after that, the Harriers are going to leave the FARP area at Angels 20, and GBU the SA-19. Once the GBU-19 is ready, the fast attackers, so I'm guessing that's going to be MiG-21, Albatross, Elo, and F5s will move into the camp from the east, so we'll be hovering low around Amorolori, that place, to the east of the camp, and then we'll just take it apart. If at any point something goes wrong, we've got 4 F5s at that town that can step in to help out on anything that's failed. Seethor, what do we want Seethor to do? Just in with us, I suppose, to attack the camp. So
he's going to be able to carry the most bunker busting stuff because he can carry the BET 500s and the S24As, I think.
Okay, so we essentially got 3 groups plus Sherman. Group 1 is going to take out the power plant, that's the Vigans. Group 2 is the Harriers, that's going to take out the SA-19. Group 3 is everyone else, essentially, apart from Sherman, and everyone else is going to get to Amrule and loiter very low in that canyon and save fuel, basically. And as soon as the SA-19 is down, we're going to charge into the camp, destroy the camp. What's the first thing we're going to destroy in the camp, chaps?
SA6.
SA6. No, it won't be Eurolo because you're slow, so you'll be in there last. It's going to be one of our fast guys. Kill it however you've got to kill it. Kill the centermost target. It's probably going to be the EWR. The radar. Kill it with guns, rockets, bombs. Don't care. Just make sure it's dead ASAP. And when we're going from Amalure to the camp, we've got to be literally under the deck all the time, in a canyon and safe like that. And we'll only be going once the Harriers tell us the SA-19 is destroyed. Okay, we're slowly getting a plan together, guys. The helicopters you guys can handle yourself because you've got Zoidberg there to help, so I won't be talking to the helicopters at all. Any questions about the plan or modifications to the plan?
Zoid's question about the camp. That black and white image, is it north up?
Say again?
Is that black and white image of the camp, is that north up?
Where that cloud is at the top right, that's north. It's kind of skewed.
So the SA-6 is west.
The SA-6 is west. The bunker E at the kind of the middle, that's east. So kind of think of it like that as a cross.
Copy.
Roger.
If you see where the FARP is, where the that little T is looking, the T's pointed towards the east.
Oh, those AAAs, they aren't ZUs, are they?
They're not Shilkas, they're the ZUs.
Oh, so they are the ZUs,
tracks.
right. So these guys, don't underestimate, I say this every mission, and someone always underestimates.
Yeah, we got to take them out. It's only 3, right?
So they're almost as important as the SA-6, those AAA, yeah.
Yep.
So Maverick, no, what have you got?
Nope.
You can't do it.
I could just gun.
Yeah, but remember, they've got a bigger, essentially a more, within reason, a better
They've
gun
got
than you.
dual barrel 23 millimeters.
They shoot down A10. Well, every time I've seen an A10 trying to gun them, they get shot down by the Zeuses, and nothing will change today. We've got to find a way of killing those things. I don't have a solution for it.
If I know where they at, I could get them at range with the gun.
There are
Believe me.
Grom missiles on the MiG-21s, and Tail is pretty good at shooting those.
Thank you.
Maybe
I'll probably spot them. I'll probably spot them shooting at the fast guys moving in.
Roger. Okay, well, here's our priority. SA-6 first, because that's going to do the most damage.
I'm calling it now. My M60 gunners are going to kill them.
Yeah, good luck with that, Sherman. These are 2-mile range these things have. Once the SA-6 is down, prioritise the AAA. Don't go after any bunkers. Don't go after any FARP. Go after the AAA. 3 units of absolutely, they will wipe us apart. After that, take your time and go after the armed houses and stuff, which will fire back, so make sure you're high when you drop them. Once we've killed this thing, do we then go and pick up this Warlord dude? Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yep, the helicopters that are left need to go in and capture him, and then egress back to the FARP. We need the rest of the strikers to make sure that there may be some reinforcements, just some ground troops on trucks that may pop up in that zone, so they need to... Our strikers with remaining fuel need to just make sure there's no more troops in that area.
Roger.
Okay, do a little overwatch after everything's there.
Yep. Make sure that there's no MiG-15 scrambling or any troops in the area.
Okay.
Roger.
But if the Harriers are only carrying 1 GBU 12 each, we have a lot of pylons free for other ordnance for the other duties.
Absolutely. So take your 1 GBU, which you'll use for taking out the SA-19, and then fill yourself up with whatever else you want, and come and help destroy the camp when you're ready. And it's probably the same with the Vigans as well. They might have stuff left over, so they can loiter.
Harrier should go out man-pad hunting after.
Oh, I don't want anyone near the man-pads, guys. Don't play with them.
If, you know,
We
just
can go for that
Overwatch, if you see it.
SA6 if you want.
Yeah, that's a good use for you, actually. Go for that. Once the SA-19's down, bomb into the camp, get the SA-6, don't get shot by ZUs. Okay, that's fine. When we're orbiting the camp and attacking it, careful not to get into the red zone, guys. Keep close to the camp within, kind of 5 miles. Don't want to get within that red zone or that purple zone.
Just a question. What if trash somehow fails?
Then we're going to plan B. Trash is with P-Man, so that's 2 of them.
Okay.
If they fail, I'll probably assign a backup team, either the Frogfoots or the F5s, to go and manually kill that thing. Possibly, we'll see at the time. I'll probably send the F5s over to go via the camp to the power plant and attack it. But we're relying on the Vigans to work, basically. Hammer Flight, you have permission to take off and get on mission. Good luck. Holds fight and SU-25 taxi to the runway now check. Front Vigan is flaring.
Pepe flight, line up on runway.
Hello and welcome, viewers. I'm flying in the back of my new Albatross.
Cap, do you want Dagger 3 to get on mission or go to Nietzsche?
Just remind me which one Dagger is.
F5.
F5. If you're not at now check, just meet up with the others when they take off and get on mission.
Roger.
Go around. Just go around.
Yeah,
the faction door. Hello, let's get going.
Copy.
I'm using my control stick, but it's not doing anything. It's so weird. Try and take
That
off.
was really hard to do.
Try and take off with this by the side of this 25, so it look cool.
Yeah, can you tell him to... Oh. Yeah, I can't do it without radio.
Yeah, I got it. Doesn't matter. Hold.
Cap, Saber flight is soon ready to taxi to the runway.
Take off at Well Saber. SU-25 on runway, take off and get on target. Difficult this, isn't it?
Yeah, roger. See, yes, suckers. Be prepared for the longest takeoff roll you've had.
I see you, hello. Olds, once we're up, 190 please.
190. Shall we try for oh, Ella's right with us, that's nice.
Roger, Ella doesn't miss a beat. Ella, what's your max speed in that thing?
Oh. My max speed?
Roger.
I can go fast. I'm kind of like...
Don't want to leave you behind.
Nothing traffic. Saber flight taking off from runway 6.
Element 3, Division 3, follow L39ZA, please. Bearing 190 to target.
Look at that. Oh wait, I didn't drop anything.
And SU-25's caught up. Hello, SU-25.
Yep. Where'd the A-10 go? I'm right behind you.
Yeah, there's trail.
Alright. Good point.
I think those frogfoots look pretty sick, the non-A version.
If you want, we could have a frogfoot lead and I'd form up on them. Or the A-10.
I can't, they're retarded, they don't communicate with me. Here he is!
Looks like we've got a little bit of a wind, or dunno. The car's to the left.
Stand by, yep.
Yeah, that'd be the A-way.
That's our Harrier, hello. If the shit hits the fan, Elo, I think the hostiles are MiG-15s.
Copy that. We don't have any air-to-air, so we're going to be done for if we do.
We'll use Elo, he'll be fine. He's a killer!
Cap, never thought I'd see the day.
Okay.
Do you want to fly for a little bit, Cap?
Roger, what thrust are you at now?
100. Copy. Dagger 3 centerboard.
Driving from the back? Right. Try, teach me this thing. Where's the compass?
Don't know actually from the back, but it should be a black dial with, you know, the compass numbers. For me, it's underneath my horizon.
Tally, on target. Where's our knots? We are currently 240 knots, do you agree?
Yep, slowly decreasing though.
She's slow. We're going to go in this canyon because I don't want to stall.
Yeah, we are quite heavy to be honest. Stalling speed's about 120.
Under the barometric altimeter. Under the barometric altimeter is a radar altimeter. Yep, roger. Compass.
I'll show you some stuff when we RTB if we make it. It's like aerobatics.
Roger, there's the climb gauge. Okay, she's okay. Right, I'm going to give her a little wiggle about. Stand by.
If you try and pull some air away quickly, it kind of stalls out a little.
Stand by. Yeah, I felt that. Does it have an alpha gauge? It doesn't, does it? It's not fighter.
No.
Okay, we're going to buzz this town.
Actually, pull little G or alpha. Negative.
There's a red, our gear indicator is showing 3 red lights. Is that okay?
Yeah, that means gears up.
Roger, I'm buzzing this town.
Oh, it's raining.
Ooh.
Typical British weather, eh?
Argentinian.
Wow, we've burnt £1,000 already. Fuel.
What's our total?
So we were at 8,800, now we're at 700. I'm guessing kilograms.
Copy. Okay, you take control, take it through to the end of this canyon, and then get back on 190, please.
Roger. I have control.
You have control.
If you would have changed the power setting, you would have noticed there's about a 3-second delay.
Oh, it's one of those engines, is it?
Yeah.
Roger. Vegan flight cap, reporting progress, please.
Hammer flight cap, we're approaching waypoint 2. I've just been given an alert saying the resistance has been alerted, attack begins in 10 minutes.
Perfect. Yeah, let's play form with him. If we can keep up.
If we can catch it.
I didn't realise we were so slow.
Yeah, we're normally a little bit faster, but our rockets are really draggy.
Roger.
Have a look at them. Right, do you want to pull in front of us slightly, Yellow? You want me to? I don't know where I'm going.
P-man cap, message.
P-man cap, pass your message.
I noticed, I had a cheeky little look on the map and spectators before I joined in. There's a cheeky man pad, literally about 2 miles or 3 miles north of the, what do you call it, the thing that you're bombing, in the canyon. So if you're coming north to south, just be careful of him.
Yeah, AFAM, thank you for the warning. Our attack vector will be from west to east.
Thought so, yeah, I'll try to let you know.
Oh, this is going to be a just get some power. Right, if we if we go below 150, I'm going to...
Forward is moving slowly towards the target area. I'm about 6 minutes out, 37 miles.
Copy. Don't you crash this tender.
Oh, I really don't like this. I'm going back down. We can climb. Pull out. Yeah. This is our escape. If we need it, we can just
Hold on.
dive.
Oh, that was close.
Right, let's build up some speed. How do we feel about getting over that mountain? Is it possible, or do we need to go around for a circuit? We have
No,
time.
that's fine, we've got it. Got it. It makes something when you can't even climb a mountain.
To the right.
Yeah, we got this easy. Unless it's
Hey, Tom.
another mountain.
Cap, this is Saber Fly talking.
Saber, we're waiting for you. On the way to target.
We have lost our gun sight on one of the MiGs. It won't activate at all.
Roger. Okay. Nice.
So close to spur.
Nice. Very good. You still with us, LA? Woohoo!
Yep, I'm on the left. That was close.
We always do close.
Yeah, there is off our left flank. Yep. Yeah, we kept going straight and shoot. Been splat.
At least we get to inspect the ground textures pretty close.
Yes, we do. Woo! It's a good fun little trainer, this is.
Yeah. Do you want to take back control? Have some fun?
Let me know, because the figures are about to hit, so I'm about to go and film them.
Roger.
Tally our conning Harrier.
Hammer Flight Cap. We are entering the valley with the target. We are 12 kilometers from target.
This is the valley with the nasty thing that I may or may not have told you about. Advise stick to the very right of it.
Later. Cap Gumbo, I've seen smoke and heading towards target now.
Copy. We're about to bomb the radar station. 10 seconds. Missiles out.
Roger that, I'll hold.
Miss.
Hello, I'm gonna save some fuel.
Shit, miss.
I went through it.
Power station hit but not destroyed. Biggins, do you have more ammunition?
Trying to come around to re-engage.
Silver, what? Oh, it's down, guys, it's down. Well done. Gumbo, do your thing.
Okay, Gumbo's turning in.
Tender, stand by for a new bearing. I'm gonna head straight towards the target.
Cap, are we heading straight towards the camp?
Come south of it, come west of it slightly until we know that SA-19's down.
Roger. Gumbo has the target, 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Gumbo's on them.
Just had a sight on a bogey 12 o'clock. Oh, 1 o'clock.
Cap's watching the bomb drop.
Tally.
Probably friendly.
Bomb is guiding. All units prepared to attack camp.
Cap, we're going to structure the flights.
Just straight in. Tunguska down, let's go, kill that camp.
Take us to second.
Have you got a bearing for it already, Tender?
No, I just think it's to the right, isn't it?
Stand by, I'll go and get us a bearing.
Don't know what it's mentioned in, to be honest.
Prioritise SA6, guys, prioritise SA6 on the plateau.
I've got a tally on a TV mass. Is that any importance?
It's, no.
Got tally, got flares. Right up at that mountain.
Roger, the F5s are already in, attacking. Warren, on your nose, SA6 on your nose.
Cap, email message.
Yes, female.
you want us to rearm when we RTB or stand down?
A-firm rearm. Warren, evasive.
P9 copy.
Warren, look right for SAS. Warren, look right for SA6. Warren, behind you on your tail, SA6. Turn fast. Keep inside this radius.
Cat, Richie.
Up, 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 up. $90 right is the SA6.
Cap, is the SA6 down or not?
Negative, Seaball's going in for it now.
Roger.
Stand by, BDA. SA6 hit, stand by. SA6 down, all units, SA6 down. Next is the ZUs, go for the ZUs. One man lost to ZUs. Don't get close, guys.
Oh, we're going to be in a world of pain. Hello, do you want to go first?
We just don't go down that gap right there on the left.
Say goodbye.
If we stall out, then we can put peel over to the left to get emergency speed. Kill that, Warren, kill it. Harrier, defensive, defensive, defensive. Good kill.
Tally trip right.
Okay, tend to get ready. We're a sitting duck,
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
just
build up.
yeah, long range
Yeah, I'm
shooting.
building up speed.
Cap, we have the MI8 is 10 miles out, but Huey is struggling in this cold temperature you've set, so he's going to be a bit late.
Copy. Okay, let's do this. Super safe, super
Can't
safe.
bloody see. Yeah, I can't see where the targets are because it's massive. Done sight out. Try and get visual.
As soon as we get over this peak, we'll be getting gun to hell. Look left, look left.
Yeah,
Okay, sight something out, get some rockets off, and then we're off. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
tally something. Straight ahead.
We're going to walk through loads of AAA. Okay, maneuver, maneuver.
Show that trip away. Target opportunity.
Good work.
Can't bleed off too much speed.
Okay, get out away from the base now. We're in danger, danger.
We're safe.
Good Jackalope.
got some man here, down there.
Good rockets, Harrier. Very, very effective.
Copy that, Roger, thanks.
Just two armed barracks left.
Required new target.
P-man cap.
Send.
In light of your success with the air-to-ground run, Trash and I will RTB and we'll wait there.
A firm. Can you go to now check?
A-firm.
Tanks moving.
Everyone outbound on the rest of the everyone's going for the bunkers.
Looks like we got some hits but no shacks.
Roger. You got him, Edo, you got him. Well done. All barracks down. Scratch that one barracks up.
Units. Copy that. Rolling all units on this net. We have a friendly rescue helicopter, a black Mi-8 with no doors inbound.
Okay.
One bunker left.
Have we still got rockets, Tender?
Yeah, we got one more.
A good target for us would be the white buildings now. We've got to kill those white barracks. The ones that aren't smoking.
Oh, that's easy enough.
One more barracks left.
And one more house.
Very good, SU-25.
Shack on the bunker.
Cap, saber flight is RTV.
Copy, well done.
Everyone on the left bunker.
All barracks down, all barracks down. Just got mopping up to do of small arms units. Small arms units.
Everyone being Winchester RTB.
Did we get him?
Dunno. Can't see yet.
Negative.
Got splashes. They must. I don't think these are strong enough to be honest, but
Roger, let's keep going in.
I'll probably hit him a couple of times.
What's left?
There's two APCs on the eastern side.
Cap, Dagger 3's arrived at the camp.
Roger, did you die? Oh, did you die? To ground fire or something?
Negative, I messed up on takeoff, but I was able to repair.
All good, well done. Did we get him, Tender? No, yeah, I think you're right. I think we're pissed off.
Yeah.
Just keeping him busy.
We can go in for some more.
Got guns as well, remember?
Oh yeah, let's use all our rockets and drop them.
We got the Mi-8 ready to go in for hard targets orbit.
Hard targets are all dead. We're finishing off the last survivors. However, they are BTR-80s and will be lethal to a helicopter. Maybe you should wait.
just got a direct hit, but no shack.
Negative. At this rate, we won't get any action.
Okay, you're welcome in, guys. MI8, look left, rocket fire, attack that. Now some dust explosions on the left.
Okay, tally on target. Hello, we're not.
Yeah, kill those fuckers, we can't kill them. They're medium armor. Look at the rockets going in now, rockets going in now. Shack one, hello, shack one.
Let's go and watchtower up on the west side according to my
Shack 2, well done, hello.
inbound.
Near the FARP, guys, there's soft units near the FARP. MI8 look left, MI8 look left, many targets.
Those are friendlies, apparently.
Guys, there's a watchtower, follow the MI8's fire to watchtower. There's a second helicopter in here. There's a second helicopter in here. Who is it?
I told you we have an AI MI8 black with no doors. AI.
Oh, AI. No wonder he won't fucking listen to me. I don't believe you. I think there's a hostile in here, guys. Look above the FARP. Look above the FARP. Kill it. There's a hostile helicopter at the FARP.
Stop friendly. For fuck's sake, that's the medivac.
Yeah, that's the MIA. Look, Cap, if you hop on board, we'll go do a close inspection.
On board.
Friendly troubleshooting remaining SS6 units.
Do you want to dump these rocket pods?
The medevac chopper is landed on the FARP pad. Repeat, the FARP pad is occupied by friendly aircraft.
Medi chopper dead.
Wow. Cap, do you want to take control? I'll be back in a couple of seconds.
Cap is pressing J.
You have control? Bottom back to around 70 and just keeping it in orbit over here.
Copy.
Just, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Sherman, report progress of mission. What do we need to do next?
Point 1. If you haven't gotten the information thus far, it's possible there's an enemy infantry in the area. Search for them. I will assist you when I get there. However, because somebody decided to lower the temperature, this Huey is not doing well.
Lower the temperature, the higher a Huey will climb.
Bullshit. That's really true. Not the bullshit. It climbs higher when it's cold.
M82 marks Snake Eyes and rockets.
Are you on target, auntie?
Yeah, orbiting the FARP, fully armed.
Now, if you look down beside the FARP, there are two buildings, like a little factory, and HQ, you're welcome to take them out with your bombs. I'll be watching.
Alright, Cap, message, if all of the hard targets are clear, the villages to the east of the helicopter's egress point, there's going to be infantry in there. It's going to engage the helicopter with small arms fire. You guys need to cover that route.
Copy. All units, new task, stand by.
Fire, you idiot.
Well done, auntie. As you've got a way of marking this village, Sherman.
Point 1. Alright, we've captured the FARP area. We're soon gonna extract the helicopters, so the villages down there will probably draw some small arms fire.
Confirm it was the watchtower, the big tower to the east of the target.
Yes, that east fine.
All units, if you're bad on fuel, RTB. If you're not, find the village to the east of the target with the TV tower in it and loiter.
How we doing, Cap?
Fine. Just worried about our gas. How much gas have we got?
We're at half.
Oh, we're good, we're good. I'm just taking us to a village where we need to go and look out for some hostiles.
Okay. We've only got gun pod left,
Perfect.
but I guess we're doing spotting.
It's troops as well. Troops we're killing.
Ooh, that's what we're designed for.
Also on your 6. Alright, I'm
Roger.
approaching the first villages.
I'll get us to the village. Tedder, you take over and do the gunning.
Copy.
Okay, should be just on our left here.
I've got a couple of you off my left.
Tally.
Tally! Tender, you're going to take control now, and you do the actual gunning. Stand by. You have control.
I have control. So Sherman's down here to our left. Where's the target?
Where's the target, Sherman? We're here with you.
My gunners are set to free fire, Cap. They will engage anything if they see it, but thus far nothing.
Right, let's go buzz Sherman. Yeah. Bloody hell, is that an inverted A10? That's just on crater.
Crashes.
We still got Tally on Sherman.
Know roughly where he is.
Right, I've got an update. So far, it doesn't look like there's any remaining infantry threats. You're clear to RTB. Avoid any man-pad or no SAM threats.
Whoop, whoop. Alright, all units, RTB now check. Go, go, go.
RTB.
Got a lot of warning lights in the back here, Tender.
What are they saying?
I don't know, they're just flashing lights, miles to caution. Also, we should be on 030 for now check.
030, copy. Okay.
F5, so on your left, look out.
Look at that, 350.
Cap, if you want some good low-level footage, check me out.
Stand by.
Cap, you're gonna have to watch the replay when you get a chance and see what I had to go through just to get the fucking QE, yeah?
Lols.
Oh, there's an F5.
Because somebody made it stop freezing temperatures, which meant that I had to turn my anti-ice on, which means that I wasn't quite getting the power I needed. Cap, can I make a request?
Can we get Sherman's in-flight footage? Just no time skip or anything like that. Just play it all out in one go with the airwalk Zeemon retreat. Repeat.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. Okay, Tender, I'm going to go take control.
Yes,
Stand by.
everything, including the first crash where the engine burnt out.
I have control.
You have control.
Let's do this.
There's a F5 underneath it.
Cap's flying.
Caps just took over.
All over the place, man.
What are you flying?
Right, I'm right on your right wing.
Oh, I thought you were underneath us, Skay. Come on, you call this low level?
Those mountains are big.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a circle just to get up to that altitude. Down to 30%. Actually, more like 40.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Still with me, Skay? Surprised you can keep up in that whole thing.
If you look, it's slightly lower, just about 5 degrees off to our left.
Hey, phone. Can you see how far we are from the base?
Yeah, we're 42 out.
Come on, baby, you can make it. So much lighter now.
Yeah, we're much faster, cruising happier at higher speeds. Oh, cheeky F5.
Catch me if you can, F5.
I'm trying to stay as slow as you guys.
The guy thinks that mountains is higher. No, Skate, you wish you were as fast as us.
Yeah.
400 knots.
Congratulations. It's a nice value though.
Oh, Cap, no. I don't know if my head's blocking it, but that is massive.
Yeah, yeah. 400 knots though. There's our FOB.
Don't waste the energy.
Sherman, we got to your FOB.
Oh! Good for you. I have to get over the river of this mountain and then go uphill to get to the farm.
Matrix traffic, Phantom KS turning downward into runway 24.
Jackie, you can go lower.
Matrix traffic, number taking off.
I can't see kind of all the nose area because your seat's in the way, so it's probably best not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing one registration that way home for. Because of pedal damage. Can I disconnect it?
Roger. Repair and then get back up. Lovely little valley this, isn't it?
Yeah, we should do more valley flying.
Roger. We're cruising at 400 knots now, this is sick.
4:15. I just hope we got enough fuel to get home.
Okay, Tender, do you want to take over? I'm going to just do some general filming, do some rolls and stuff if you like.
Copy. I'll do a little demonstration when we get to the airport.
You have control?
I have control. Taylor's now leaving pattern, I'll check traffic.
Okay, Viggins, we're nearly there, so you can get up.
P-Man Cap. Yeah, we're waiting for Phantom to land, then we'll take the active, get airborne and we'll clear out.
Copy. Roller coaster from hell!
Yeah. Phantom touchdown.
Buzzer's tower block.
Oh, that was close.
Traffic traffic. Hammer flight is taking active. You guys almost touched the ground there.
That's how we do it, Sky.
Flat. Passenger check traffic. SkySight is type 25. 5 miles out from the field, northwest, southwest. Initial 05. Major traffic. Phantom KS is clear of runway. No check traffic. Hammer flight on the takeoff roll. We'll depart immediately to the north.
Should we fly inverted for a bit, Cap?
Roger, do the engines work?
Go off. Yeah, they work for about
Magic traffic. Dumbo is orbiting east of the airfield at Angels 8. heading north. That was close.
That was close. Okay, tender, runway is on our right, 2 o'clock, confirm.
Hold on.
Give him a flyby.
Yeah, we're just restarting the engines now.
That doesn't sound good. We can glide to the right if we need to. We should be able to make it down.
Nah, you hear that?
Neg.
We got power, baby.
Lovely.
Right, where's this airport?
12 o'clock, 1 mile.
Oh, let's see if I've got tally. Do you reckon we could do a low flyby?
Yep, we're direct on cue.
Magic traffic, Navy joining the pattern.
Wow. Let's do a tail slide, shall we?
Nice.
Up into the 70 degrees.
Can somebody confirm what way the pattern is?
Left hand, runway 24.
Yeah, the way we are 121.
Let's get ready for tail slide.
Say again.
Runway 24, left hand. Tail slide.
I think that's runway 21.
Oh, that was sick. The LO's doing it as well. Don't you crash that LO?
Pulling out at 20 Gs. Four-point roll. Trim's a little bit off, actually. That was a bit weird.
Yeah, I've been messing about with things. Plus, we've got a good shot. I'm viewing. I don't like it. Lovely. Okay, tend to bring us on runway 21 then so I can film the rest of them.
2-4. Copy.
Hello, you can follow us down or go ahead, it's up to you.
C4, I'll pull in behind you. I'll fly in with you.
Scale 150 and sequence behind Captain Hello. 2-4. Hold off. Gear down, full flaps.
Overshoot if you have to, Hello. We're
Oh,
past
look at
there.
that. Look at Hello. Yeah.
Where is he?
Off to the
Hey,
right.
yep. Looking good, Hello. Don't you stall it. Nice work, old flights. That was some pretty good shit all the way through. Nice ground pounding, Hello.
That's what I trained for.
And touch down. Right, we probably won't stop actually. Our brakes are terrible. Gonna throw in some turns. Alright, let's take this road.
Check traffic, settle down and talk.
Welcome back, tail.
Get out the us. rubbish, bro. Now check traffic, have a flight initials.
Welcome back, 2-5.
Cheers. Boundary traffic, forward 1 initials. There you go. Now check traffic, hammer 1 on the brake. Hammer 2, brake. Hammer 1, finals, runway 24, now check full stop. Hammer 2, finals, runway 24, now check.
Welcome back, Vigan.
Dagger 3, final 2-4, full stop. Think I hit a friendly. What the hell? Hammer 1 clear active. What is that? So I got found on runway 24, full stop.
Welcome back, Harry. Good bombing. Come once at the apron. Okay, welcome back, everyone. These are the guys who made it back. The others, well, must have got shot up or crashed or something, and Sherman, I think, overheated. Otherwise, we did a dang good job. We neutralised the SA-19, we neutralised the battery, we neutralised the base, and captured the Warlord. So, pretty tough with it. So, we do deserve to celebrate today. So, on 3, and for me watching from the comfort of my rear seat, on 3 we're going to do sillies. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, oh!
Still in the aircraft car, and let's progress.
Debrief. Hello, welcome back. General debrief. Zoidberg's very upset with us, but we had a great mission. We killed loads of stuff and didn't lose very many men, which is extremely rare for us. Did anyone have any problems? Pima had some problems with his weapons, I noticed.
They just went straight.
Yeah, that's what we noticed. They didn't guide at all, and we were like, okay.
I actually went and did another test after we landed, and again they went straight. So I'm going to test it in the mission to see if there's something in the mission.
Series or impulse?
I tried it in both.
Because I had to do it in impulse and it worked.
Okay, well we'll try that out. What weapon was it? I've never seen that before. Whatever it was.
It's an RB-05. It's a wire-guided missile with a flare stuffed on the back. And basically you fire it off and it travels straight, and then you can guide it with a thumbstick.
Wow.
It's a bit of a weird weapon. It's not very useful in 90% of cases because you have to follow the weapon in. So if the target's going to shoot back at you, you can't really use it because you literally have to follow it.
Imagine the Hot 3 missile on the Gazelle, except you have to control the movement of the missile with the stick rather than control the camera.
I'd quite like to have a go at that at some point, do a video on it, that'd be cool. Okay, that's fine, but Trash got it down anyway. The CAS was, well, it's not really CAS, but the attack on the airfield, or on the SA-19 was excellent. The Harrier, 1 bomb, one kill, he's been practicing obviously. The main attack on the hostile base was pretty good, we chewed them up pretty good, got that SA-6 down, so that was cool. So, yeah, quite enjoyed that. Any other remarks?
Did the SA-3s wake up after about 30 minutes?
Not that we're aware of.
I was getting a load of spikes, but you can't really tell what they are in the Vigan, you just get loads of noise.
Okay.
Me and Grinkle flew actually over that range, but we didn't get shot at, thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah, I was getting spikes from SA-3s and the F5 as well, but they weren't shooting.
On the way in or the way out?
Both.
Okay.
Are you on Phantom? Are you on Wi-Fi?
Kinda, yeah.
I noticed that your connection is essentially unusable. For me, you were just a plane that was jumping back all the time, and that means they've got a Wi-Fi. So you've got to do what Tender did, and you've got to go and get a hard Ethernet cable. Otherwise, I can't use any film with you in it, basically, because it's just, and you'll end up crashing as well all the time if you have such bad Wi-Fi. Yeah, cool. Any other comments before we shut down?
Yeah, what possessed you to make the temperature sub-zero?
It's the only way I could figure of getting you up the mountain, because you don't climb. Doesn't climb very well.
It kind of ruined it, because the way I had it originally, the temperature in the mountains was just above freezing, but when you lowered it, it was below freezing. So the Huey and the helicopter's anti-icing system kicked on, and we couldn't. It was much harder to get over the mountains.
Why is that?
Because the anti-ice basically takes heat straight from the engine in order to prevent ice forming. What that means is that's energy taken away from spinning the blades, which means less lift.
You know what that is? Bad helicopter design, Sherman.
No, that's single turbojet helicopter design engine. And to be fair,
weather designing.
to be fair, the second time I actually made it to the area of operations. It was getting back that was the problem.
Yes,
this is what happened in Afghanistan to the Soviet helicopters.
I'm getting a bit sick and tired of that Huey now, to be honest. They need to fix it, or I'm just not going to fly it anymore.
It's not broken, though.
Oh, okay.
Ironically, it was broken, and now it's not.
Well, you can't fly above 70 knots with gear on, which makes you essentially useless for any of my missions, so I'm bored.
Yeah, whether it's useful or not is another topic, but that is how it is supposed to fly. So how you were flying it before was how it was broken.
I'll use my KF-50 if I can download it.